Hey Georgia TSA, my name is Swapnil Lad, your 2016-2017 Georgia TSA State Secretary. I want to welcome you all to our YouTube page. Please give us a like, please subscribe if you like this video. Check out more stuff we're giving out soon. We're pumping out more videos like conference updates, things like that. So welcome to the November installment of your Q&A video, which is hosted by me. Here I'll be answering questions that have been posted on places like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Some people texted me, DM me, things like that. If you guys like these questions, you want to ask your own, please feel free to ask questions to the next installment, which will be done by your second Vice President, Hannah Puckett. So, without further ado, let's get started with the first question. Alright guys, so the first question is from @Garrett_Thompson_. Why did you choose to become a TSA Pit Officer? So, I ran for the first time as state reporter to give back to this great community. Now, I've been a TSA for a couple of years, and I've competed in multiple events, attended a bunch of conferences, things like that, and I absolutely loved my first time TSA, the atmosphere that was created, the amounts of leadership, competition, all of that put together. And I thought that, hey, this is a great community, and I'd love to be able to lead this, take it to new heights, to work with the members, to be able to talk to everyone, kind of grow it into a bigger, better, and even more outstanding organization. All right, second question is from @r.espano. What is it like being a published author? So for those of you who don't know, I recently published my own book. I have it right here. It's called The City. So you can pick it up if you're interested in getting a copy from places like Amazon, or you can order it at your local book retailer or book outlet store. So being a published author, I think it's great. It's a lot of fun. Writing the book, it took me about 3 years. And it was a great experience being able to write. It wasn't like 3 years of constant writing. It was on and off whenever I had time, whenever I was inspired to write, you could say. So that was a great experience. Getting my book out there is a great experience too, because now I know that my message and my words are being read around the world, places like the UK, like Asia. My words are just spreading, and that is a great feeling to have, to know that people are reading my words, being inspired by things I'm saying. So it's pretty cool. Third question, @NehaHuds. How do you manage everything, from TSA to being an author and everything in between? One word answer, technology. That's right. So phone, smartwatch, things like that, I use them all constantly. So things like putting in reminders, setting up my calendar, things like that. In terms of social media, a lot of the state officers, we use this thing called Hootsuite. If you guys don't know what that is, be sure to check that out. It's in the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. So check that out. So a lot of technology allows for management and time management, I guess you could say. So whatever the circumstances are, you can use technology to help you get more organized, develop your skills, things like that. So usually for managing my time, I use technology. Fourth question from @SarahLulan1904. What was the inspiration for your book? So I was inspired to write this book from a couple of competitions I was in for the Young Georgia Authors competition. The actual kind of formatting and the way that this form of genre literature works, I was inspired by Winesburg, Ohio, written by Sherwood Anderson. If you guys ever get a chance to read that book for school, or you were more of a for fun kind of reader like I am, please be sure to check that out. Sherwood Anderson's a great author. His publisher is Signet Classics, so be sure to check out Winesburg, Ohio. Great book. The next question's from @TrevorTerry. Favorite TV show and why? Me, I am a superhero lover. For those of you who follow superheroes and comics, things like that, I'm a DC boy, not Marvel. So with that in mind, I like the CW's The Flash, which follows the storyline of the superhero The Flash. Great show, I think combines science and fantasy and comics and all of it so well to bring up these characters. It's a great show, please be sure to check it out. I believe they provide free episodes on their website, so you can check it out at cwtv.com, or it airs on TV too on CW. Alright, next question from Trevor Terry again. Best known being on the officer team. I would say at state conference last year, the closing ceremonies, after the video of the Athens video playing, walking out those moments in the white suits, that was just an exhilarating moment to know that, hey, this is one of our last moments as a team, but it's one of our best moments, it's one of our grandest moments. We're all in these super expensive tuxes, everyone's clapping. It's a great feeling going on in all of our minds. And it was absolutely extraordinary to see everyone there, over 3,000 people in the crowd, and it was so much fun to hear those claps and all of your support coming onto all of us. So I'd say that had to be my favorite moment. Okay, so our seventh question is from @Sem_Martinez, and he's asking, do you miss TSA members that have graduated? Yes, of course, I miss every single one of you. I wish you all the best of luck for your endeavors. I know some of you come back as alumni, some of you have gone off to college, some of you have gone off to do other great things in life. So congratulate all of you for finishing high school. Best of luck for the future. And I welcome you guys to come back. We always love having alumni. We all had great ones this year, helping out a lot. So a lot of things you guys see backstage, things that you guys see happening. During conferences, a lot of times there are alumni who come in and help out. So things like the registration tables, the TSA store, places like that are all helped out by our alumni. So if you've recently graduated or are a senior and are afraid of losing your touch with TSA because you're graduating, don't be afraid. Just contact Mr. Price and he'll get you up with the alumni program, get you back in the organization that we all love so much. So I hope to see you guys soon, alumni, and thank you to the ones we have right now. Yep, and I do miss everyone. All right, so our next question is from @Sully_199. What is the best and worst part about being secretary? All right, the best part. Now, me personally, I know a lot of people don't like writing, but I like writing, kind of like the book. So I love taking minutes, so I like writing things down, knowing what's happening, having that power when someone asks, hey, what happened 2 months ago? To be like, let me check my minutes, and checking up that day 2 months ago and seeing, hey, we talked about this, this, and this, we finalized these 4 things, and we're working on this. So that's a great, great power that I like to have as secretary. Now, the worst part, I wouldn't say there are any bad parts at all. Actually, I love the position very, very much, and I honestly have no complaints about it. But of all the things I love about it, I think at the bottom of that list would be taking a role. I love saying all those names. I love hearing you guys cheer for your schools, but after it goes past like 300 schools, it gets a little bit long. But you know what? I still love it. Absolutely great. I love being able to do that. And honestly, I have zero complaints about the office. Everything I do, I love. So thank you all for electing me for it, actually. All right, our final question is from @pr.em. What is your favorite conference of the year? All right, so my favorite conference is the State Leadership Conference. So for those of you who are new to TSA this year and haven't actually been to State yet, or got confused coming in from middle school or high school or things like that, State Leadership Conference is our last conference in Georgia. It takes place in Athens, in the city at this place called the Classic Center. And there we have all of our competitive events, over 71 of them actually, ranging from things like biotech, computer programming, things like that. So a bunch of different fields are discovered, fashion design even. So that's my favorite conference because I believe it gives a perfect blend of competition and leadership. So you have competitions going on like biotech, engineering design, architectural renovation. But at the same time, you're also having people campaign, new state officers holding their booths, giving their speeches. That whole vibe and combination of that leadership aura and that competition coming together is the perfect blend of that conference. That's why I love State Leadership Conference so much. Now I know we've finished off 3 conferences already. We've finished off Core, Tech Day, and FLC. And State is getting close. You might think, oh, it's 4 months off, but it's actually very close. I'm sure the other 6 state officers can agree that time flies. Soon enough, we were at Core, we close our eyes, suddenly it's Tech Day, and then we turn around and it's FLC, and I'm sure by the time this video is over, we'll be at State. So I look forward to seeing you guys all there. All 7 of us look forward to getting a chance to talk to you, communicate with you, having a great time with all of you in Athens, and I hope to see you there. Till then, have a good holiday season. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Did some Black Friday shopping myself too. So happy holidays, have a good time, and I'll see you soon, Georgia CSA.